All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Come on to your mat, and we're going to start on our backs with a roll-up. So a full sit-up with your knees bent. And just remember that if you need to modify on this exercise, let me make sure everybody can see me, okay? Okay, let's try that. So you're going to lie down, knees bent, feet on the floor, hands overhead, and a roll-up is where we roll up and we're trying to touch our feet. Now, if you need to modify, hands go behind the legs and assist yourself up. If you want to modify beyond that, you can stick with a regular crunch. So any kind of crunch or roll-up for those 30 seconds. All right, let's get started, and we're going to get right into it. So go ahead and lie on down in 3, 2, and 1, begin. So 30 seconds. We're going right into those roll-ups. Your second exercise will be a reverse crunch with a double leg extension. So think about rolling your spine off the mat, and remember, use your hands if you need assistance. 10 seconds to go. And we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, lie down. So we got 12 seconds as your break. So while you're lying there, the next exercise, hands at your side, feet come off of the mat. We're going to do a reverse crunch, and then I want you to try to kick your legs out. All right, here we go. So reverse crunch and kick the legs out. Now remember, to make it easier, kick your legs up higher towards the ceiling, and to make it more challenging, bring your legs down more parallel to the ground. So the goal is to lift tailbone off of the mat. All right, under 10 seconds to go. And then we're gonna go into bicycles. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're resting, 12 seconds. Third exercise, feet off the ground. We've got bicycles. You can do a full bicycle. If you just want to do the upper body and not the legs, that's fine. Or you can pick it up, kick it up a notch and go faster. All right, here we go. Timer started. So you pick your pace that works for you. We're bringing elbow to opposite knee. Remember, support your head, and we're not tucking our chin down, pulling on our neck. We're trying to look up towards the ceiling, and let's focus on those abs. 10 seconds to go, and then we're going to take it back to the top. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, you got 12 seconds, and we're starting back at the top with those roll-ups. Modify by hands behind legs or crunches. In 3, 2, 1. We roll it up. So we're starting back at the top. Round 2. All right, halfway. So remember, hands behind legs if you need a little assistance. The goal is that we roll our spine off the mat and touch our feet. 5 seconds. Try to give you one more good rep in 3, 2, and 1. Exercise number 2, hands at your side, feet off the mat. It's your reverse crunch and the double leg extension. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Roll it up, kick it out. Roll up. The goal of this exercise is to lift your tailbone off the mat. Even if you're just lifting it 1 or 2 inches, try to get tailbone off the mat. And then add that leg extension, double leg extension. Easier, higher, more difficult, closer to the ground. Under 10 seconds, come on, lift and kick. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. 12 seconds to rest. Take a nice deep breath. Or 2, hands behind head, feet off the ground, bicycles next. In 3, 2, and begin. So we're crossing elbow to knee. Remember, the goal is to get that elbow across to your knee. You pick your pace. If you want to stay lifted and speed it up, that's fine. If you want to slow it down, take out the legs. You got lots of options here. 10 seconds, and we take it back to the top one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, rest. All right, so we're going to go back to the top one more time. We've got our third set to get through. So hands overhead, roll-ups next. In 3, 2, 1, Roll it up. So remember, you pick the pace that works for you. It's as many reps as you can do today in those 30 seconds. And you know my motto is anything is better than nothing. So even if you're modifying hands behind legs, or if you need to take it down to a crunch, that's fine. Just keep those abs moving. And we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Hands at your side. Feet come off of the mat. One more time. Reverse crunch with a double leg extension. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift tailbone up and kick it out. Lift up and kick out. Press hands into the mat or under tailbone if you need it for support. Lift and kick. Remember, modification, kick up towards the ceiling. Harder is get those feet parallel to the ground. So make sure your lower back feels okay. All right, come on in there. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest it. All right, we're going to take it over to our side. So we're going into our second block of exercises, side hip lifts. On your elbow, knees are bent or top leg extended. And here we go, we're lifting those hips. So if you want to make it more challenging, double the legs and stack the legs up and lift. I'm staying in the middle here with the top leg lifted and that bottom leg bent. If you want to go a little bit easier, bend both knees. But we're lifting those hips up and down off the mat. We will flip to the other side after this. And then we've got some V in and out for the third exercise. And it's 3, 2, and 1, down, and flip it over. So same exact thing on the other side. Remember, pick the level that works best for you with your legs. Check to make sure elbows underneath your shoulder. Nice straight line with the body. And here we go. Lift. So a hand can be on your hip. You can have arm up towards the ceiling. Just want to focus on lifting those hips up off the mat. So your only breaks in this workout are going to be those 12 seconds. So anytime you need a water break, feel free to do so. Those are the only breaks you're getting. We're going to go straight through for 25 minutes. So we really get a good workout today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down and have a seat. So let's go into your V and out. So from here, feet come up, and we're going to pull those knees into our chest and extend out. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go, in. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, the hands come off the mat. But I recommend having hands behind the mat, fingers towards the back. To start, knees in and out. I'm gonna pull those knees in. So it's a balance as you extend out, pull in. Crunch, 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, come on, pull. 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip it over. We're going back to the top. So on our side, pick your level with your legs. Hip lifts. Elbows underneath shoulder in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift those hips. So the goal is to pull those hips up, squeeze, focusing on our side, outer thigh, side of those glutes. Remember, core is not just our abs, it's our side, it's our hips, glutes as well. Nice, steady breathing. 10 seconds to go. Lift. Really feel those muscles working as you pull up and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. So check your posture. You want to try to get that nice straight line with your body. Pick your level with your legs. Remember, I'm staying in the middle. 3, 2, and here we go. Hips come up. So the goal is to lift those hips as high as you can, up off the mat, pull up. So imagine there's a string running right through your hips, and we're just pulling it up towards the ceiling. Lift, lift. 10 seconds to go. If you need to put your other hand here for support, if your shoulder's burning too bad, go right ahead. In 3, 2, and 1, have a seat. Exercise number 3, V in and out. All right, hands are behind. Feet come up in 3, 2, 1, crunch. So we're pulling those knees into our chest and then extending them out. Pull them in and extend out. And you pick the pace you want to go. Remember, if you want that advanced option, hands come up off the mat, and you're still doing the in and out. If you are worried about your lower back, make sure to keep your hands on the mat for support. 10 seconds, come on, pull. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've got one more set to go, so let's come back to our side. Elbows underneath shoulder. Check your posture, pull those hips forward. Pick your level in 3, 2, and here we go. Pull those hips up. Lift, lift. So really trying to lift those hips as high as we can. Make each rep count. Pull up and squeeze. Doesn't have to be about speed, it can be about quality over quantity. So you pick. If you want that higher intensity, you're gonna crank them out a little bit faster. 5 seconds, and it's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. All right, last time on this side. Check your posture, elbow, check hips. Pick your level in 3, 2, and 1. So we're pulling those hips. One more time. This is our third and final round of this block. And then we're halfway through. All right, 15 seconds. Come on, pull those hips up, squeeze. I want you focusing on just one exercise at a time. Lift, lift. Good, 5 seconds. 4, come on, squeeze. 3, 2, and down. Have a seat. All right, seated balance. With your in and outs one more time. Start with hands behind, feet up in 3, 2, 1, crunch. This is the end of our second block, and we've got 2 more to go. So focus on pulling those knees into your chest and extend out. Balancing. Okay, come on, squeeze. For those who want that high intensity, pick up that pace. Crank them out. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. As you're resting, next exercise, you're gonna flip it over onto your plank position, only we're gonna take knees into shoulder, opposite shoulder, so it's oblique. I want you to pull that rotation. If you need to modify, drop down to elbows. Here we go. So knee in to opposite shoulder. You're in your plank position, then you're bringing the knee to opposite shoulder. If you need to modify, come down onto your forearms if it bothers your wrists, and you're still doing the same exercise. So you pick hands or forearms, knee to opposite shoulder. After this, we drop down to our stomach, and you've got Supermans. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and down to stomach. All right, Supermans, remember, starting out, keep your hands close to your body. More challenging, arms out in front. Last option, pull the elbows back. Keep your legs anchored. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. During this exercise, I want you looking down towards the ground. So I don't want you looking up and straining your neck. Stay looking down. Focus on lifting your head, neck, shoulders, and chest off the mat. Whatever pace you're comfortable with. If you're just starting out doing this, keep your hands on the mat and lift. And then in time, you're gonna lift your hands up as well. So work your way up to that level. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over to your back. All right, we've got flutter kicks. So flutter kicks, I want you to pull your abs down into the mat. Legs are up, and we're gonna do flutter kicks. And then we're gonna bring them down to make it more challenging. 3, 2, and 1. So flutter kicks are small movements. We're starting here, but if you're able to bring your legs down closer to the ground without your back lifting off the mat, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, I want you right here. Bend the knees if you need to. Small movements, small and quick. Listen to your back, so you place your legs where your back stays in the mat, on the mat. It doesn't lift up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, flip back over to your plank position. So you're either on your hands or your forearms, and it's knee to opposite shoulder. All right, deep breath in 3, 2, pop up, and here we go. Knee to opposite shoulder. So if you need to modify, come down to your forearms. First and foremost, we're in that plank position. Then we add the knee. Rotate the torso. Pull that knee. Cross. Good. After this, we drop down to our stomach. 10 seconds. All right, just a couple more right here. Come on, knee to shoulder, pull. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower yourself down. Supermans are next. Remember, pick your level. Close to the body, further out, or add that elbow pull back as you lift to incorporate some more back muscles. Ready? Here we go. Most important is that your neck is in line with your spine. Keep your legs on the ground. We're focusing on lifting the upper body only. And this is such a great exercise. If you do a lot of sitting throughout the day, we are targeting those postural muscles. So it really helps with your posture. 10 seconds. And work 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip it over. Onto our back, and it's flutter kicks, round 2. So remember, pull the abs down, into the mat, legs up, ready, and begin. So small flutter kicks. So instead of doing big ones, we're doing small. And if you're able to bring them down close to the ground, go right ahead, but listen to your back. So if your back is trying to lift up off the mat, I want you to bring your legs up higher and bend your knees and start here. And then if you can bring your legs down without your back lifting off the mat, go ahead and do so. All right, just 5 more seconds. Come on, 4, hold, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. All right, one more round on these exercises. Back to your plank. Take a nice deep breath. Pop it up. Ready? And begin. Knee to opposite elbow or opposite shoulder. Rotate those hips. Modification, come down onto your forearms. Rotate, rotate. So it's not about speed. Think about that good rotation. Get the knee across. 10 seconds left. And we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down, lower down into your stomach. Let's take a deep breath. All right, back extensions, one more time. Ready? Here we go. Lift. The third and final round here. Remember, pick the level that works for you. You want to make it more challenging, put those arms in front and pull the elbows back as you lift. You want to make it easier, keep your hands closer to your body. But we're lifting from our spine. Neck stays in line with our spine. 10 seconds to go. Lift. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it to your back. One more time. Flutter kicks. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So remember, pick the level. You're here. You can be here, knees bent. You can be closer to the ground. What matters is your back. Is your back pressed into the mat? That means your abs are holding the back in place. So pick the option that works for you. You're here, that's fine. Those abs are still working. So listen to your back. 5 seconds, and it's 4, 3, 2, and 1. We sit up. We're going to our last block. We've made it. All right, exercise number 1, seated balance. Exercise number 2, line on our back, toe touches. And exercise number 3, our elbow hover. All right, ready? Come up, seated balance. That means we're not gonna move, we're just gonna hold it. So if you need to put one foot down or both feet down, that's fine. But make sure that you are activating those core muscles. Chest is out, shoulders back. So we're here, and if you wanna make it even harder, open those arms. You can even straighten the legs. That would be an advanced option. All right, breathe through it. We should have some shaking going on here. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, lie on your back, and lift your legs. All right, very quickly, we're gonna alternate touching toes. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead and do so. It's quick toe touches. 3, 2, 1, quick. So touch those toes. I want you to put your feet where you can reach them, but you have to lift your shoulders off the mat to get to them. So quick touches, quick, quick, quick. If you're able to straighten the legs more, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, keep those knees slightly bent. Quick touches, come on. 10 seconds, and then we flip it over to our elbow hover or plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip it over onto your forearms. So we're lying on our stomach. Now you're either gonna lift to your knees or you're gonna lift to your toes. But remember, start at the level that works for you. Ready? Pop up. So we're starting out, I want you here on your knees. Think about just lifting those hips a few inches off the mat, and we're staying right here. If you're able to come up onto your toes, you're still maintaining that nice straight line. This is not a down dog, so I don't want any butts up here. I want it down in that straight line. 15 seconds. Squeeze thighs, squeeze glutes, squeeze everything. Come on, run in 10 seconds. Breathe. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat. Okay, those abs should be burning by now. Round 2. Woo! Seated balance, 5 seconds, get ready. So start by lifting up in 3, 2, 1. Start by one foot. If you're able to lift the other, hands away from legs, and then we open the arms. So remember, it's here first, then one foot, then the other. Arms, you pick. All right, so we should have some shaking, some quivering going on. That's perfectly normal. You want to try to straighten those legs, go right ahead. My hamstrings are too tight today to do that. Breathe through it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep down. Roll it down. Legs come up. All right, quick toe touches. Remember, knees are slightly bent if you need them. I want you to be able to reach your toes. 3, 2, 1. Quick. Quick toe touches. Come on. Keep them quick. So we just alternate lifting those shoulders off the mat. Touch, touch. So make sure it's a reach, but you can touch those toes. Keep those toes pulled down towards the body and touch them. Come on, keep up that pace. 10 seconds, let's go. And we're at 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. All right, second of our 3 elbow planks or hovers. So get ready to lift up in 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips. So remember, we're either here on the knees or here on the toes. It's 30 seconds. I want you to squeeze in those glutes, squeeze those thighs. This is supposed to be tough. It's well worth it when you're done. Come on, fight that shaking and tell yourself you can do it. 10 seconds. Come on, hold it. 7, 6, 5. You got to stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Drop down. And we've got one more to go. Seated balance. Last set, and we are done. Come on, you got this. Fight for the burn. Balance one more time in 3, 2, feet up. Let's go. So you're either here, anchor a foot if you need to. This is fine if we're starting out. Remember, think nice long spine. So we don't want to round our spine in this one. I want you to lengthen your spine. And yes, that means it's harder on the abs. So hands behind the legs if you need to. Just straighten your spine. Pull your chest out and shoulders back. And then when you can let go and still maintaining that posture, go right ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Good job. All right. Last time, toe touches on our back. Feet up. Knees slightly bent. I want them quick. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tap, tap. So remember, bend the knees slightly if you need to. Keep those toes pulled down. Reach for your toes, but I want those shoulders lifting off the mat. Lift, lift. And keep up that quick pace if you can. Come on. Our last time we're doing it. We're almost done. Woo! 10 seconds. Go. How many more can you crank out? And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. It's our last hover. It's your last exercise for the class. Here we go. Let's finish strong. Elbows underneath shoulders. Take a deep breath for me. In 3, 2, 1. Pop up either to knees or to toes. And here we go. Squeeze. Abs are in. We're squeezing those glutes. We're squeezing the thighs. This is one of the best core exercises you can do. So we're finishing with it, and we're going to finish strong. Breathe. All right, coming up right here in that 10 seconds. You got this. Last 10 seconds. 8, 7, come on, 6, fight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Woo! All right. Come on down. And let's relax. So we're down here on our stomach. We're going to put our hands right in front of our shoulders and come up into a baby cobra, keeping your hips on the mat. Gently lift up. Shoulders are down away from the ears, and feel that stretch down your abdominals. And then go ahead and come on down. And then let's roll it over onto our back. And then we're going to bring our knees into our chest. So reaching over or under your knees. Gently pull your knees into your chest or knees to shoulders. Take a nice deep breath, trying to lift tailbone slightly off the mat, a gentle rock if you wish. And then we're going to roll it over to the side. Take your time, and I want you to bring it over to all fours. We're going to push hips back over onto heels, extend those arms out, lengthening the spine, deep breath. And then we're going to push up into all fours. We're going to lift our spine into our cat stretch, tucking the chin down, separate those shoulder blades. And then bringing spine to neutral. And then from here, we're going to bring stomach down towards the mat, chest out, chin up, shoulders down away from the ears. And then back to neutral. And then from here, we're going to come onto our knees or a seated position. And we're going to take those shoulders and I'm going to roll them up, back, and down. And one more time. Okay, and then turning those palms out. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands down. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. And you're finished. Well, please wait, don't go anywhere just yet. Let me stop the recording.